It always delights me to say welcome to Cyprus. We are back here on the island again. This is probably my fourth time on the island since we left in the early 1980s. We're staying in a small village about half an hour away from Troodos, a small village called Omedos. Very pretty, very quaint, a little touristy, but still lovely. We have driven the 30 or so minutes up to Troodos this morning. We're going to stop for lunch. Could not resist. I wish I could convey the smell. When I've been here previously on visits, I was disappointed somewhat in not being able to smell the pines. As soon as I got out of the car this morning, I smelled them, and it's just fantastic. There's something about it. As much as I love the beach, I think I love the pine forests equally. It's delightful. So I'm going to take some video and show you. If you've never been back to Troodos, it has changed, not significantly, but there definitely are changes. So I'll try and take a little bit of video to show you what it's like as of today. This is one of the main parking lots as you enter Troodos. I suppose it's a village. It's definitely not a town. There used to be restaurants on the other side of the road, all the way along, one after the other, restaurants all the way down. They have since been taken away, and it seems to be a covered area for seating. A little further down there's a park as well. I think that was probably there before, but it's now planted with trees, and it's just a pretty little seating area. The shops still remain on the other side of the road and the restaurants, so I'll show those to you when we get a little closer. We're at the end of the village now, and I'm almost certain that's the road to an army base where we stayed and actually skied from. I'm almost certain it's up there. So this is the very end of Troodos. And the restaurants would have been over on the left hand side all the way down. We're currently just on the right. I didn't see any lace shops. I think they are long gone. And that's the little park where the restaurants used to be along the road. I'm now walking to where, if you were here in the late 70s, early 80s, I'm walking to where the pony trekking man used to be. I have very fond memories of taking my granddad on a pony trekking trip, and my uncle. And he used to be up there, just to the right, and the pony trekking track would take you along the side of the mountain. Very precarious, not for the faint of heart. And now it seems that there's a public toilet there where he used to be with his ponies. So I'm walking up back into the village from the pony trekking man, and we now have, I don't know how long these shops have been here, but this is a car park now, a coach park, and some very touristy shops here on the left that actually look like they've been there a little while.
Calimera.
Calispera. And there's a car park just around the side. So this is the back end of what used to be the restaurants. Now going to walk back to the car park at the other entrance to the village. We drove a few minutes outside of Troodos to the botanical gardens of Troodos. Not too many plantings here, and what is here looks a little worse for wear. But it's free entrance, and it's actually worth a visit, if only for the views. And of course the smell of the pine forests, which is rather fantastic. We are currently driving back to Omedos from Troodos and have driven through many mountain villages that have been surrounded by the wildfires that they had over the summer, and the evidence of the fires is just so apparent and devastating that we wanted to stop and just take some video to show you just how bad it is. Where we're staying in Omedos, the fire literally surrounded the village. But here, driving through the mountains, it's just so the contrast between the evergreens up in Troodos to the black soil further down the mountainside amongst the villages. It's awful and absolutely devastating. It's otherworldly. Hard to imagine what it must have been like to be here and seeing the fires literally everywhere you look. So I'm going to show you some of the damage that this area has suffered from the wildfires over this summer. You can see down below some of the grapevines that obviously must have had a very good irrigation system because they are unscathed. But everywhere around, the soil is black, the trees are dead. It's dreadful.